You mentioned though, like how it started off with Judgment. Was there a push to like bring it to an English dub, or was that something that was been brewing, or what kind of made it? What brought that decision about?
Um, so Yakuza 0 kind of brought Yakuza back into the spotlight a bit in the
Mm-hmm.
West. And so
Definitely.
ever since then, we've just kind of been working on, like how can we build the brand, how can we reach more users, and eventually that just kind of got to a point to like some people, for some people, not having a dub is kind of a deal breaker. And so in order to kind of to reach that audience, the only logical answer was we need to put a dub in it. And what's what's incredible about the whole thing is that Scott was in this situation of having to of potentially either having to like not have a dub and forsake potential sales, or put in a dub and like risk this kind of localization style that he'd built up over the past several games. Because as I said, you can't just like write the same way as you did in the Japanese audio only games.
Mm-hmm.
And then because Scott is just a boss, he's like, why don't we just do both? We'll have an English dub and also have a different Japanese subtitle track that like stays closer and like a little more faithful to the Japanese audio, which is like an insane decision to make, but it was the right thing for the product. And like I don't think anyone had ever really done that before, and so there's no like process for doing that. That like it added a whole bunch of like complexity to the localization process.